everywhere. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Marty.
Marty, would you like a piece of gum?
What are you trying to say? My breath smells?
No. I just thought I would share a piece of gum with you. I come in peace.
Ha. Well, that's awfully nice of you. I will take a piece for later.
So I actually gave you 2 so that you
Oh.
could share a piece with a friend.
Look who's generous today.
Yeah, a little generous, but actually someone just gave me a whole pack of gum, and I thought I should be as free to share with you as they were with me.
I've had that experience before, where someone was good to me, and then it prompted me to turn around and do good for someone else.
Yeah, it's always so motivating when someone is unexpectedly good to you, right?
Yeah, that actually reminds me of this news report I saw where exactly that sort of thing happened in a McDonald's drive-thru. Let's check it out.
She saw the dad in the van behind her, and he had like 4 kids in the car. He had a bunch of Happy Meals, 2 Quarter Pounders, and a Big Mac meal and some other stuff. But she was like, I'm gonna pay for the father behind me, and I want you to tell him Happy Father's Day. He paid for 2 cars behind him. Happened all the way up until we closed, sir.
Oh, Dave.
Yes, sir. I had people telling me, no, it's gonna stop here. It's gonna stop at 100. You're not gonna make it past. End of the night at closing, 167 cars. It's just unbelievable.
I thought it was pretty amazing. You don't see a lot of pay it forwards anymore.
Something like this, somebody's gotta know about this.
It's just a great feeling to know that there's a lot of good people out there still.
There you go, sir.
How cool was that? Not just how people were a part of this hours-long experience, but that it wasn't just a passive thing. It was this active, everyone is participating experience.
And did you notice that they did this all the way until the store closed? One small act of goodness sparked a whole series of good things.
I think we love those pay-it-forward moments because they give us hope that things can actually be better than what we see in the world around us.
And isn't that the deal? I mean, really, when you look around the world, it can get a little dark to see everything that's going wrong. In fact, things are so hard that someone paying for someone else's dinner at a drive-thru is worthy of local news.
Throughout the Bible, God would do things that would cause those sorts of ripple effects.
He'd heal physical hurts, or he'd heal a broken relationship. And when God brought his goodness, big things happened.
Things happen because when you experience goodness, you want everyone to know.
That's why we have 2 jobs as a church everywhere. First off, we get to be the people who proclaim God's goodness. We don't have to pretend we're perfect or hide our faults. Instead, we get to talk about how, despite our imperfection, that God's done amazing things for us.
And amazing things through us. Because that's the second thing. God loves us enough to use us to share his goodness, even though we're not perfect.
God uses us to bring about goodness in the world. And you know how excited we should be to tell people what God's done for us? We should be just as excited to give ourselves away to bless others.
Because that's what it means to be the church everywhere. We get to offer up goodness from God to people mired in the badness of everything else.
And when we do that, we also get to invite the people around us to join us in following God together.
Remember, you're not just watching online. You are the Everywhere Church, and you're not in this alone. If you need help experiencing or sharing God's goodness with the people around you, email us.
Connect with us if you need support, and we'll see you again soon for another episode.